In the modern day world, AI, email, so much to remember. And can you trust all the system? I just had a case of my mail lost in Apple. So I got a surprise because that was important mail. And then talking with AI, they told me that it must be in the Gmail because of the sync problem between Apple and Google Mail. And he was right. It sounds like customer friendliness is not there. So I spent 15 minutes or more, and the final realization is that when you send some important mail, actually I made a copy of it, but that's not good enough. The way they suggested is that I should send BCC, whatever that means, the carbon copy to myself of the mail I sent. So there's a record of what happened, not the copy of what I sent that may be difficult to prove. So I guess that's the wisdom of living in the modern day world. But there are a bunch of other things to remember. I cannot even remember what the other thing that popped up this morning related to the digital world and the processing of it. I wish I could remember it. It's not a simple life. For young people, maybe they can remember all those tricks. But the advancement of the digital world and communication among the AI and the different applications, that was the one that you have to know the mechanics of the machine too, like a computer. Because if you use, in this case, what's the name of that one? It's not the AirPods, it's Dropbox. Right, Dropbox, even if I'm not using, it consumes lots of energy, so the battery may run out. And you wouldn't know it, but if you look into the monitoring, was that the word? Activity monitor. Then you can tell how much percentage used for GPU or CPU, whatever. And I noticed it was fairly high, even if I don't use it. So I should eliminate, which I did, if I don't use it. Also, iMovie, if I don't use it, I should just close it. And if I have it, by having that application on the computer itself consumed the battery, and therefore there could be an issue related to the battery deteriorating faster. And obviously, regular person may not know such. So this is like a cat and mouse story. As technology progresses, the simple process becomes more convoluted, and you may even get those phishing, or whatever the term, that they try to get into your system and send all the messages, irrelevant messages that come popping up on my mailbox. So everybody's swimming in this digital world. And no wonder I like the simple life. Simplify, combine, eliminate. Live with the wisdom and compassion. Not just the knowledge and moving around things, just to be floating so that you live with the protocol of newly introduced applications and interactions among them. So this is the resolution why I'm talking this. I'm in a hammock after spending 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes on this mail issue. I looked around. I remember the story of Okamura-san, Mihoko-san. She was with the Daisetsu for 15 years of Daisetsu's life, and he passed away at age 95 or 96. And after his death, she came back to where they lived. I've been there. And she looked around, and this is what she said. She's gone, he's gone, Daisetsu is gone, nowhere to be found. That's the sense she had. And then she realized, I love this sentence, that Daisetsu is living everywhere in the garden. Maybe that tree or that branch, that leaves, or that flower. And she felt comfortable, happy to find Daisetsu living in there. So look at these branches in the back. That was a sense I had. Feeling at ease with the nature's way, where I came from. And as I said, eternal home. So it's my coffin, you might call it. But it's alive. And the universe is alive. You can call it there's a consciousness or unconsciousness. If we realize, then the unconscious becomes conscious. And that's your eternal home. And this is a subject. Basically, I'm talking with all the YouTube videos. That it's so far-fetched, perhaps. But what the Okamura-san said and shared with me, I feel so true. Beyond the knowledge, life and death, right and wrong, email this, thinking this, or the mechanical stuff. Behind that, or beyond that, or at the root of it, is this our foundation, the basis, the core of our being. I want to share, I want to feel, keep on feeling, keep on revisiting. And I start to talk with the Gemini on this subject, that it's important to have a way, find a way to communicate, even if only few people listens or watches. So it's like listening to Daisetsu from the garden, being alive, as Okamura-san said. My message corresponds to that. Feel the fresh air, the sound of leaves. Everything is alive. And it's beyond the email, digital world. Mechanical world that we may be trying to swim. have the root, always connected. That's the message. Like these trees, they are silent, but they are sharing the message.